There's certainly ways to do it. Really, when it comes to funding a government, it's like funding a household, it's like funding a business. You need to have revenue, and you need to keep your expenses low. And right now, our expenses are way high, and our revenue is going lower because we have 10% unemployment. So again, going back to my original analogy, if I were a new company, and I came into you folks in here tonight and I said, I'm $13 trillion in debt, and over the next 10 years, I'm going to add another $1.5 trillion every year to that debt. And by the way, I'm adding to it with these big other spending programs, but I'd like you to buy stock in my company. You would all walk out the door. It would be but meanwhile, that's what the government is asking you to do. But anyway, the way to do this and get out of this is I don't want to say it's easy, but the solutions have been provided in history before. The first is, it's absolutely conclusive, is when you lower taxes, you increase revenue to the treasury. You increase revenue into the government. Every time we've lowered taxes, the federal government gets more money. Now, my opponent and her friends would suggest that you have to go tax wealthy people because they're the ones making the money, and it feels really good when you do that, and that's fair and that's just. And it's not fair and it's not just, because if your goal is to increase revenue to the treasury, it comes with less taxes, not more. So, I feel bad that the only conversation we can have is about stopping or extending the Bush tax cuts, when we should be talking a lot more about reducing the size of our tax code to something much, much simpler, so we can get competitive with some of the emerging economies across the globe.